The stock market has hit record numbers, as you know. The stock market reached yet another all-time in history.
Donald Trump has put us in a horrible situation. We do have enormous income inequality. And the one thing I agree on is we can make massive cuts in the $1.6 trillion in tax loopholes out there. And I would be going about eliminating Donald Trump's tax cuts for the wealthy. Donald Trump thinks Wall Street built America. Ordinary middle-class Americans build America.
If Joe Biden wins the election, how will the market respond? What if Trump wins again? Will it go up again like it did last time? Will there be a drop? If so, when? More importantly, what does the data say? And does it actually say anything conclusive or can give us any slight indication as what may happen? Hi, I'm Jacob Jackson with Stonewall Financials and welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content. Now, this is all speculation. I can't stress this enough. No one really knows what is going to happen, especially in this very odd, unprecedented year to date. But it will be fun to look at history and see if we can find any trends which may potentially give us some good indications as what may happen. We know that certain policies affect certain business sectors more than others, for example, the coal industry in 2016 election, but this may not be a great indication for the market as a whole. So for this, we are going to only look at the economy at a macro level using the S&P 500 between the years of 1990 and 2019. The average rate of return during this time period was a good 11% return, not accounting for inflation. I looked at the S&P 500 scores, and this is what I found. In percentages, this is what was also found. The different categories that I looked into was a year prior to the election, on the day of the election, a week after the election, a month after the election, and at the end of the December of the following year, using the opening day value for each of these categories. So some key things to look at. The historical context. We had the internet bubble burst in 2000 and the housing market crash in 07 to 09. This helps to explain some of the data which also happened to line up with election years after someone's second term both times. Go figure. The market doesn't like change or uncertainty. The year prior to the election generally sucks or is simply way below the norm with an average rate of return of 2.67%. Take out the outlier of the negative 34% and the average return is still below average at 8.81%, which is a lot better. However, that 2 to 3% difference long term is huge. The market loves stability. Note this pattern in the numbers. See how in the second term of each president, regardless of the party, the first year of the second term has to date been far better than the norm. So what are the bold predictions based on the data? Again, this is just for fun and to speculate some. So with that being said, feel free to pause, look at the data, see if you can see what I see or anything new. Add it in the comments section below and let's see what we can find. First, if Trump wins, not only will the market go up, but from election day to the end of December the following year, it goes up by over 30%. I don't think it'll be much more than 30%, but I still think it will get over that 30% barrier. But I can almost practically see it being similar to what his current pattern was, where the first year or two was really good and then it kind of stagnates out. Not only will this follow the pattern I mentioned above, but it should hopefully allow for ample time to see how negatively the effects of 2020 have had on the market, and optimistically I hope we as an economy are back on our feet by the fourth quarter of this year. We may not be running as we were before, but hopefully we'll be on our feet after being suckered punched these last few months. If Biden wins, I also suspect the market will go up from election day to the end of December the following year by about 15%. The market doesn't like uncertainty, but when we add in a new administration, agenda, and focus, it will make things a little more uncertain in already uncertain times, with the market taking as big of a hit as it already has and may continue to have, especially once first quarter earnings or the lack thereof come out and subsequent negative carryover over the next few quarters come to fruition. I suspect 2021 will be a better year, and the data currently supports this. Usually bad market years are outliers and stand alone. Rarely are there back-to-back years in the negatives. So from 2019 to 1927, there has only been 25 years where the S&P was in the negative. 14 of those years they stood alone. There was twice when there was 2 years back-to-back. There was once where there was 3 years in a row, and once when there was 4 years in a row using the S&P. So what do you think will happen and why? Please let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I need and appreciate your support. And as always, ciao.